So since today's topic is finances and investments, I figured I should wear my shirt that kind of reminds me of like a tie. My feminine tie shirt for this business meeting. Welcome back, you guys. I'm here to answer one of your biggest questions today as to hiring a life coach. And your question is it worth it? Is it really worth it? And my question back to you is it? Is it worth it to you? I mean, if you think about it, how badly do you want your life to change? How much do you hate your life right now, and how badly do you want it to change? The question is really all in your hands. I want you to think about where you're at in your life right now. What do you hate about it? And really think about all the details. Is it the people in your life? Is it your job? What is it about your life right now that you just absolutely hate? And what is it that you dream about? What is your big dream that if you could just get out of where you're at in your life right now, what is that dream? What is it? And really picture it out and think about, what would your life look like if you were living that dream? Think about it. What would your life look like if you were able to eliminate where you're at in your life right now, the things that you hate and you just want to get out of the situation? What would your life look like if you were able to just eliminate all of it out of your life and move forward? How would that feel? Imagine how you would feel in your dream right now. If this was to happen in 2 months, imagine where you'd be. What would that look like? What would that feel like? Imagine just how much different your life could be if you just took the steps to get there. What else would you do if you got there? Would you have more money? Would you have more time with your family? Would you have more happiness in your life? What exactly is the reason that you want to achieve this goal? What is the reason? What would it give you? Now imagine if I just take away this entire vision that you just imagined. I just took it all away, because guess what? You decided it wasn't worth it. Why would you decide that it wasn't worth it? What about everything that you just imagined is not worth it to you? What's not worth it? You know, if nothing changes in your life, nothing in your life is going to change. Where will you be 5 months from now if nothing changes? I'm not saying that your dream is going to happen in 5 months, but where will you be 5 years from now if you're not on the path to your dreams in 5 months from now? Where will you be? In the same place you've been for the last 5 months? 5 years? 50 years? How would it feel to not only be on the path to your dreams, knowing that you're going to get there because you have support helping you get there? You're not doing this alone. You have help, and you're taking the right steps to actually make this happen. I think we oftentimes forget we only have one shot at this life. Just one. That's all we got. There's no, second chances. There's no 9 lives. There is nothing in between. We get one shot at this, and it's over. So how do you want to live that? Do you want to live it never taking risks? Just play it safe? Or do you want to take that risk and see where you end up? I'm going to take a wild guess and assume that you are interested. And this is something that you really want because you're here. If you're listening to this, you're listening to it for a reason, because it's something that you're considering. So what is it that's holding you back? I don't think finance is the issue because you probably bought yourself a coffee this morning. You're probably changing up your wardrobe for this new change of seasons. You're probably going out with your friends next weekend. You're probably spending money in places that you're just not considering a waste of money because you're considering it part of life. It's just things that you do in a day-to-day life. This is just how it is. You make money and you spend money. That's just how life goes. It's the cycle of life. You're probably not considering the money spent on these things as losses, right? So why would you consider investing into yourself, into something that will actually benefit you more, tremendously more at that? Why would you consider that a loss? Why? What would you have to lose? You have a lot more to lose by not investing into yourself. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. I just don't know if it will work. Understandable. That is very understandable. I'm not a betting woman. I don't gamble, and I can see why you would see this as sort of like a gamble because you don't know. You're taking that risk and you just don't know what will happen, if it's going to work. I can guarantee you, I can help you. I can't guarantee results because results is up to you. How much do you want this to change? That is up to you. But I guarantee I can help you. I can get you on the right path and I can get you started and I can get you results as long as you are willing to put in the work. That's on you. This isn't a one-way journey. This goes both ways, but I can help. I completely understand the fear of making such a big investment into something that you don't know the outcome up front. I can say I've made some pretty big investments into myself, and the outcome has been completely worth it. It feels good, honestly. It feels better than it feels bad to invest into yourself because you know you're doing something good for yourself, and the outcome feels really good too. And the income feels really good too. I understand it can be very scary, but I know that nothing changes when nothing changes. So my question to you is, what does it cost you to stay where you're at? What is it costing you? The process of coaching is going to be a lot of risk. You're going to be putting yourself through a lot of situations that you wouldn't have necessarily done before, and it's going to be uncomfortable. That's just the way it goes. You're going to be uncomfortable and you're going to be taking risks that you're not used to. And this is the first step. And the first step is the hardest. But once you make that first move, it's all easier from there because you've done it before. And imagine where you'd be if you don't take that risk. I understand that it is uncomfortable, but I really think that this is something you want based on the fact you're still here. It seems like you've already made your decision that this is something you're interested in. I just want to ask you one more question. Have you given yourself permission to make this decision? I think one of the hardest things about investing into ourselves isn't necessarily the fact that we feel like the outcome itself isn't worth it. It's the fact that we feel like we personally aren't worth it. I think I should do an entire another video pretty soon on how to value yourself and build that confidence and self-esteem and self-worth. You do have value, and you alone are worth investing into yourself. You are worth it. You're not investing into me. You are investing into yourself and your life and your dreams. That's where the real investment goes. It all goes back into you. So how does that sound to you? Is it worth it? If you want a little more information, you can book a free discovery call with me. The link is in the description down below. I am more than happy to chit chat with you. You can also find me on almost any social media platform at Make Waves Coach. I post some more free content and inspirational advice on there. You can also find me at Mermaid Kassandra on almost any social media platform. I'm also a professional mermaid, if you don't know. It's pretty cool. You can check it out. I also have my own podcast, Make Waves. Every place podcasts are found. I think you have to look up Make Waves Mermaid Kassandra. It's kind of my mermaid themed, inspirational life coaching podcast. Cover all my bases. I'm really excited to coach you guys and help you make waves.